Okay. 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 I think it works again. Okay, we didn't save the last time either. It's fine. Welcome back. Thank you. It wasn't a complete power out. I don't know what it's called in English. You know, a power relay? That what it's called? You know, a safety mechanism that for some reason where there's too much electricity used, I'm using the same amount of electricity I've been using for the last 2 years. But apparently that, I think it's like a relay. Like when it's too much electricity going on, bam, it cuts out. For, you know, safety reasons. It's weird because I use the same amount for 2 years. Anyway, so what ended up happening was that all the electricity in the living room cut out. Also, it destroyed one of my lamps. So I'm gonna have to buy a new lamp. I don't know if it was like some over electricity, but the lamp broke. So one of my bright lights, not this one, the other one. I don't know if it's shown. Nice, it's pretty good. Yoko ladies, welcome to the stream, bro. I'm doing good. I'm just a little bit in shock, to say the least. Just have a power cut, whatever it's called, and it destroyed my lamp. God damn it. So I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to fix that and get a new one. What happened? I don't know what happened. That's the thing. All of a sudden, you know, we have, I don't know what it's called, safety relay. You know, when it's like too much electricity going on at the same time, something like that. So it just completely shut off every electricity here, and it destroyed one of my lamps to these bright lights. I have to buy a new one. The only thing I had to do was just turn back the switch. But the weird thing is that, why now? I have been using the same amount of electricity and the same stuff for 2 years streaming. I've had the same lamps for 2 years. So I have no idea why now and why the reason why they just cut off everything. And after that, of course, 30 minutes or 20, I don't know how long it was, the game capture card. I swear to God. Usually the game capture card is a little bit, you know, it usually goes like, it starts to work after a few tries. Just unplug the cord and just plug it back in. But it was, oh my God, the life of a streamer. Yo, Elderfin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You know what? How was the test? It's not a test. How did it go yesterday? Did you do it? Did you win? Did you win? The exam, that's the word for it. Do you consider electrical performance decay? What is that? Please enlighten me. So I'm just spamming through this because we played for about 30 minutes and we lost the progress since it just cut out. If it's gonna cut out again, I'm gonna have to make some calls. Just so you know, if the stream cuts out again, because this can't be happening. This is not good. So just gonna call some electrician or the company and just ask what's going on. If there's something I can do. If it's too much electricity going from the main room, or if like we need to spread out more, I'm not sure. Exam went pretty well, I think. Couldn't do one task because of time constraints. I'll give you less points than I. Oh, that's good. That is good. I knew you would do it. When do you get the results? It means electronic devices that have lower... Oh. Maybe I should try that. Yeah. I don't know. This is the first time, I think, ever in this apartment that this has ever happened. It's just weird because, again, I've been using the same amount of electricity for 2 years. Streaming for 2 years. Well, the only thing I've added is the Switch. And it's like one energy source. But then again, when I'm playing the Wii U, sorry. When I'm playing the Switch, it's the same amount. So, makes me a little bit worried. can't have streams shutting down like that. And especially since it's destroying things. That ain't good. I'm gonna have to buy a new lamp for... Okay, so I'm just spamming for this because we already read this. So let's do the things we did. Luckily for me, we talked quite a bit in the beginning, so I didn't play that much. Because usually I just save when we beat a dungeon. And that would have been devastating, losing about 50 minutes of progress. Yikes. One week to a month. Whoa. Depends on how fast they correct it. Maximum I can get 66 out of 80 points. Needs 40 to pass. I believe you're gonna get those 40. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I said it. What was the essay about? Don't mind me asking. Very good. Spawn here. Oh. University. PogChamp! I knew you were one of the smart people. I knew it. Software construction. Oh. Nice. That is good. I knew you were smart, Elderfin. I've sensed that from the start. I just sensed it. What was over here? There was some sort of chest. Should probably get it, right? Am I wrong? He was in the next room. Never mind. Now I'm kind of like sitting on needles because I'm afraid the stream will cut out again. Hopefully it doesn't happen. We'll see. That way I can just avoid most people. Like the sound of that. I know. It's for my own safety. Bodus stream is exclusively attract smart audience. Exactly. No one here is stupid. No one, ladies. No one. Not even the streamer. You were popular back in high school? I would know. Well, semi. Because the main reason was because like most of the people there. Well, I was in a class with like mostly girls, so getting attention as a guy wasn't very hard. Doesn't mean I'm attractive or anything. It just means that, you know, there weren't that many people to compete against. Thank God. But I had fun in school. That was fun. I really enjoyed school. Especially looking back. I think it's different when you actually are in school. Because all the homework and stuff will just leave you exhausted. You want to be a designer? Well, you got a good memory, Glaze. Jesus. I actually... When you're like... When you're starting the 7th grade and you're going from 6th to 7th, you get to decide whether or not you'd like to have learn more about sewing or learn more about just like I don't know, the hardmanship. That's not the word. You learn more about like, you know, hammers and saws and stuff. So obviously I realized that most of the girls are gonna choose sewing, so I choose that too. And this was like 12-year-old Bodus, like, you know. I had to do it. You know, you gotta be smart when it comes to a situation like that. Obviously, looking back, I should have chosen the other ones because that would help me more because I don't remember anything when it comes to sewing at all. Undesirable? Nah. Everything can be taught in time. That's the thing. But I never once used my skills to sew. Or sewing. Never. I don't really see a scenario where I'm like, you know what? There's a little stuff in the shirt, so I need to sew that together. That's never gonna happen. I'm just gonna throw away the shirt. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice, everything. That sounds good. I think most of the experience when it comes to like school has to do with friends and classmates. Don't you think? If you have like... If you hang out with people that you don't like, you won't like school. Or if people are being mean to you. It doesn't matter like if the school's interesting or not. You won't like it whatsoever. Oh, that was close. I'm trying to like listen. But the... Oh, that was close as well. You thought you would've got... Nah, that's not gonna happen. Fake Sant. That was actually close. I really like this Santa guy. I don't like him for what he did, but he's a very interesting character. Those arms, yeah, I would never hurt anyone. Nah. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. You know, a soul in Swedish means sun. Sol. It means the sun. It's like the sun of our world. Hurt me, daddy. Yeah, that sounds like Sarnard, alright. Jesus. Yo, Sarnard, speak of the devil. Welcome to the stream, bro. Good morning to you too. Can we control this thing though? I mean, all this work couldn't just be for, you know, the compass, you know. Let's see if we can use the rod or something like that. Oh. He released a ball! That's the ball we need. Does that mean he's gonna hurt us now? That's not good if that happens. Oh, he's coming. Wait, he's coming to take back the ball, I think. Let's just see what happens. That good or bad? Maybe we just stunned him. I don't think you can kill him. No. He like wakes up. So we gotta like, put it here and that... Okay. Okay, we know how it's done now. It's all good. It's all good. Can I use the... hook shot? Oh, we have that. Oh, come on. That's how it's supposed to be done. That's how it's supposed to be done. Where did he go? Okay, so we're gonna have to... We can probably put it here. Not there. Jesus, you little... Okay. So if we put this one here... Okay, and we can't be... Okay. Okay. Put this one here. We hurry. Turn. Turn. Damn, he's fast. That was so close, but it worked. It did work. I want to tell you why tattoos is not a weird thing in Indonesia. Tell me. Tell me, please. I'm afraid of myself sometimes. Haven't had coffee yet? It's not too late. Goes through the wall. Or the door, you know. It's not too late, Sarnard. This is my second Celsius today. Let's do it like this and use the B attack. B. B. Return ourselves into human form. Holy shit. Oh. It's not fair. He's moving while... Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Dude, that was so good. That was so good. Jesus, these guys. So we gotta collect balls. Interesting. Because of what you call a tribal tattoo? In the western region, Borneo, different pattern of tattoos were found there. Like for example, tiger means you're a royalty. Oh! Oh, that's cool. I had no idea about that. Well, there's kind of like when you go into like Thailand, like tattoos have a very special, you know, they have a very special technique there. So that's also interesting. Uh-oh. It's like the ball is gonna roll down. That's not good. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, with more like Yukusa than royalty. There's nothing royalty with game over. There's nothing royalty about that. It's fine. I think I'm gonna have to send that email to book a new time. Oh. I don't know if that was better or worse. Is the hand still following me? I should be fine. So we... Oh. Yeah, that's better. He actually has hair as well. I kinda want to save all of them. I don't know if that's the main goal here, but... Interesting look. Still, this game is like rated E for everyone, right? It's pretty cool how it's like very... You know? Imagine seeing the hand over there. That makes me stressed. Yeah, we're saving them from the spell. Whatever it is. The sand spell, the dark magic. You get it through from a monk. It hurt as fuck because the way they make the tattoo will make the same Borneo. Yeah, they use like a long bamboo stick, right? That's very sharp. Almost like a needle. It's dangerous to take this soul any further. Let's head back, okay, Link? Okay. Where do you want to put it, Midna? In the middle here, I guess. Very good. Wonder why Midna looks so much better than the... I don't know. She is the princess, though. Let's be real. She's the princess. Not that that would make any sense, but, you know, she has probably access to, like, you know... plastic surgery and stuff in this world. Because that's the thing in Twilight World, I'm pretty sure. Those people in town on the 4th star in Paper Mario World 1000 Year Door never play that. But that's, I guess that's scary. Very interesting. Also health. Thank you, game. Also health. Okay, not thank you, game. I'm literally sitting here on needles, afraid that the power will cut out again. I never played a single Paper Mario, actually. Which is kind of bad. You know, they're considered good games by literally everyone. Oh, hello. You gonna... This platform? You're not gonna... Okay. Maybe that's something for the way back. Yeah. Well, that too. I don't want to end the stream. That's the thing. I want to keep on streaming. Buy the suit. I can do that this afternoon. It's not like super hurry. I just need to be done before 6 when they close. Oh, it's like pick up. So how do you get up there? Hookshot? Oh, of course. Of course. I wasn't paying attention. Thanks. He's gonna be annoying, I can tell you that. Very close. I was like, maybe we can jump one platform at a time, but, you know, kind of have to take your time with that one. Close but no cigar, exactly. You know, you can't play perfectly every day. I played perfectly yesterday, so I can't play perfect today. Right? Yeah, Bodus. Something tells me it should be good to kill him. Half a heart, that's fine. Cool, 50 rupees. Yeah, they're supposed to... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill him. Spawn here. I think if you kill him... there's gonna spawn a chest, and that's something we want, like here. I knew it. I knew it. Imagine if Sonar is streaming. I think I can weeb with him. I think so too. We were this was a year and a half ago. We were discussing Sarnhart's upcoming stream, the bicycle stream. That would be nice. But still to this day, no Sarnhart stream has been seen. You did Mario 64 perfectly for Sports Challenge. That's true. You used to play Doki Doki Literature Club, and you tried myself. That was really cool, actually. Let's hope there's not more. There were one more. That game was so good. I had zero expectations because I never knew anything about the game. There'll be one more. There's one that's missing, right? Was that all of them? There was all of them. Root letter. Tokimeki Memorial. What is that? Is it a game that is like Doki Doki Literature Club? Because if it is, I will... Oh, there's one more. Didn't kill him. There's 2 more, Jesus. 3 more? Oh. That game blew my mind. But I'm kind of glad that I played it during a stream, because I think if you don't, there's a chance that you miss out on things. Stuff like, you know, you want to check out your... the game messes with your head and the computer. They add files and you find new files, and that changes file. It's so good. It's so well made. It's ridiculous. Dreamed... Oh, that's... No. I don't feel Dream Daddy. I don't think that would be my cup of tea. Oh, those bats are gonna be annoying. I can tell you that much. Wait, was there a map here? Saw a chest. Very good. I mean, yeah. It's not like playing that would not help me in the current situation. Oh, we need to get over there as well. And we can reach. But Ibislad is not here that much anymore. He wouldn't see it. And if I played it and he wasn't here, he would be very upset. I saw something else there. Let's see if I were right. Another chest. I knew I saw something. Time for coffee. Nice. I need to buy one of those candles. That I think... If it was Hey Ari that talked about that. That sounds swell. Candles that taste... Not taste, obviously. Smells like coffee. That would be so nice. Since I don't drink coffee, but I love the smell. It would be fantastic. It will really make the house feel like a home. Yeah, apparently that's the thing. And she was talking about like... Of course, you didn't know that? I was like, no. Like, how would you? I don't know. I know nothing about that stuff. I'ma get that shit right. It sounds so nice. Wow, there it is. Okay. Okay, it's all fine. Candles that smell like coffee. How amazing is that? Wait. How do you get up there? How do you get up there? Need to get that ripped body like Bodus's. It's... It's good that you go into the gym, bro. That's good. But my body is not something you should, like, look up to. Believe me. There's still work to be done. Sounds good, ladies. I will be here unless the power runs out again. A little bit nervous, to be honest. Okay, so let's go up here first. We gotta go the long way back, I guess. Unless... Now we gotta go the long way back. Even up here. Back streaming is running good, boy. Yes. It was a säkring that went off. And after that, the game capture card didn't work. For like 30 minutes of retrying, rebooting the computer 4 times. Unplugging and replugging like 15 times. It was... Yeah, it was... interesting to say the least. Dude, how do you even... Is there something I'm missing? They must be brothers and sisters. There's some truth to that. It's a lot of things we have in common. What am I missing? Can you swing around with the hooker? No. Only up and down. So we need to get over there, but there's no like place you can hookshot to. So I thought maybe like jump over there, but I think that jump is too far. Yeah, there's no way. So there might be something like switch somewhere. There's where you place the ball later on. Yeah, exactly. And you can't even use the stamps, right? Like, at all. Maybe that's the thing, you need to, like, go through the senses and try to find stuff, but it doesn't look like there's anything here. Wii U is a dead machine. It's a very living one. I'm always the one defending the good old Wii U. The only thing that's really bad is that you, as soon as you turn it on, you have to log in again and again and again and again. Maybe you can save the password, I'm not sure. But that's something like, again? Like, really? Yeah, it's like, before you can even use it, before you access the menu, you have to log in. That's why it didn't work for me for the longest time, because it needed the internet to connect for some reason. And for some reason the Wii U couldn't find internet. Like, I had internet set up and everything was running. I had internet on the computer and the mobile. The Wii U didn't find that. So I couldn't access like anything. Without internet you can't do anything. Let's go here. I think this is the closest you get. Exactly, exactly. I mean, Switch is a whole different story. Dude, I'm lost. Like, there's no way this can be a dead end. No way. We have a small key. There's no small key required there. But there's no other doors or anything. And there are no, like, secrets hidden of those as well. But the Wii U is a pretty broken system at the moment. That's why they could, like, extract a lot of data from, like, Breath of the Wild. Because they homebrewed the Wii U. Which means you can play a lot of downloadable games. Or stolen games. A ball from the last room? We could try. There might have been something I missed. There actually are 2 chests. You might be right here actually, because there are 2 chests on the mini-map. Wait, what? Oh, come on. There is no way. You know why that wasn't working? It was because I was trying to go to the door. Jesus Christ. I was trying to go through the door that we came from. I'd never want to talk about that ever again. Yeah, it's early morning here. It's only 11. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we don't talk about, and the reason why we couldn't get up there was because obviously you need the ball to get back. Yeah. Classic. It's fine. I didn't spend that long, you know, it only took like 10 minutes. Oh, this is so nice. Wolf Link for the win. The cool thing is, like, he one-shots the enemies. That is nice. And at the end of the day, I mean, if we don't kill all the enemies, maybe he spawns faster. Close one. Maybe we need to kill him. That's it. I got 2 streams open, thank God. That Jesus. That was truly a classic Bodus moment. Feels bad, man. But that's why you like the channel. Because we struggle a lot. Playing the game easy mode? Nah, we're doing things that you're not supposed to do. Like walking backwards. That was close. That's all. Hurts. Thank you, game. It's not a Bodus stream without some Bodus moments. Exactly. That's what it is. You know, sometimes, like, I know I'm doing the wrong thing, but I gotta do it for the entertainment purposes. You guys believe me on that one, right? I don't think I can convince anyone there. I like the channel emotes. That's good. That's good. I like them too. Wait, we can't get through here. I mean, we need to be this. Okay, let's do the same thing again. This is kind of like a fun mission, actually. So we can stun him, we can never kill him. So he's always gonna chase us. We need to hurry. You know what? We're gonna ignore these. Unless they follow us. We're really far ahead. I do think the distance between our hand, I mean not our hand, the hand, and ours will like be neutralized here. He's not gonna be on the same distance. He's gonna spawn on the same spots. Always, no matter how far you are from him. That's what I think. Yes. He hasn't spawned yet. Maybe we need to shoot him eventually, no matter what. Didn't want to do it, fellas. Yo, Vits, thank you so much for the raid, brother. How was your stream? I still haven't... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, time. Time is running out. Time is running out. I think I need to... Okay, hookshot myself. Where is the closest hookshot place? Do we need to go the whole way? Oh my god. There he is. Yeah, we need to go from the start. Oh, okay. Now we need to hurry. AF. This is stressful, dude. This is stressful. Where is the ball? The ball is there. The hand is... he can't really find the place. That's fine. Okay. Get away. Get away. Get away. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. The ball is there. We need to... I think we need to be up here. I wonder what he's doing. It actually looks like he's stuck. Like, for real stuck. Like, this is not supposed to be like this. He's supposed to go for the ball. But it looks like he's a little bit lost. Feels good, man. Feels good, stupid hand. Very nice. How was your stream, Vits? This place sucks. It's very stressful. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's not fall down. Because if we fall down... Okay, we're gonna have to shoot ourselves up. No, we're not gonna fall down. It was stressful. Just gonna take it chill. Uh-oh. These are not my friends. How do we get that ball up there? Oh. No more arrows! Dude! Wait, is he gonna bring it all the way back? No, this is gonna be stressful. This is gonna be stressful. And we have to wait for the platformers? No, come on. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. That is fine. Jesus Christ. And we gotta wait for this because obviously we can't stress here. But he's okay, my god. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. As long as he doesn't bring it all the way back, you know, that'd be a whole different story. So the thing I did wrong was that I was supposed to wait there. Thank you, game, for telling me. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully he's like in the middle here. That is not like gone all the way back, right? He can't be. Are you kidding, dude? Are you? He went all the way back? Oh my god. Oh my god. All the way back, come on. That's a very tough puzzle, dude. That's very... The titty chicken? I don't think I can. I don't think the titty chicken will allow us to bring the ball as well. But all the way back? I mean, okay, one room. That's fine. One room is fine. But I mean, you know, please. Titties? Yes. Oh, there's a little chicken. With like 15, 16 nipples. Very weird. But you know, he had like a human face. So it's a chicken with a human face and 16 nipples. Yo, Boom Baby, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're in the Twilight Zone. I mean, Twilight World. Yeah, it's the chicken nipple. Not chicken little, chicken nipple. Okay. So in the last time we were here, I think we were quite lucky with the hand movement. It's because it felt like it like glitched. So it was like not following the rules. Or the path that it was supposed to. Oh! Cheating the system! You gotta love it. Wait, where are we going? We're going over there. Jesus Christ. Okay, this time he's actually doing the right thing. Let's just see where we're headed first. That was... No, wait, I was early. These bats... Thank God. Okay, he's fine. So much stress, Jesus! This hand gave me nightmares, I would imagine. It's like, the way it's moving, like, super slow. It's just very stressful, isn't it? Stress to success. That's what it is. Okay, so he's like right behind me, dude. I need to wait here. I don't want to jeopardize anything. Now we have time. These bats, though, they might be trouble. Please. Please, bats, please. Okay, it's fine. We got this, dude. Please. Which one is weirder? This or Ocarina of Time? This is way weirder. Yeah, definitely. Well, Majora's Mask is probably the weirdest one. Ocarina of Time isn't really weird. There's some weird moments, but... it isn't really weird. I think Majora's Mask is by far the weirdest one in the series. And not weird as in bad. Just unique. Oh, yeah. This one or Majora's Mask? I think Majora's Mask wins. The beast stomach's gross? The Jabu Jabu? Yeah. It is, but Majora's Mask is really... It's like a weird dream, Majora's Mask. In a good way, though. The power of souls have been transferred to your sword. So each time we swing the sword, we can take away the darkness. The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. You're really the chosen one, Link, a true hero. As long as you have the sword, you should be able to repel the shadows sand has spread. Hog champ. I'm sorry. Just wanted to try. I knew I wasn't gonna kill him, but you know, just want to see how he reacted. Dude, that was sick. I think that only stuns him. Okay, let's see what Midna has to say first. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, we end up here. That's cool. A butter knife. Cuts darkness like butter. We need to talk to Midna first because obviously. Just wanted to see what happened. But now they have our side. No, like. That's how it's done. Dude, the sword is so powerful now. Well, maybe it's because the enemies are made of like dark spells, you know? Thank you for the arrows. So they make like double damage. Speaking of double damage. No, we should really collect. We have one bottle. Only one bottle. I assume there's more. There's probably like 4. So what would be best would be to have like a fairy, obviously in a bottle. But it would be nice to have some blue soup as well. That would be nice, especially for upcoming boss battles. Jesus. Why haven't you spent your money yet? I think we have, but we got more. You find money in this place, just like everywhere. It refills so fast. There is a treasure chest. Like up there. There it is. Huh. There's also one more bat. Maybe we need to kill him first so something happens. This is like a once in a lifetime shot. 2 bats, I don't think that's the case. Something tells me they're just gonna respawn eventually. Wait. You have to get the magic armor at the end of the game. Whatever that is, yes. I agree. We gotta find more arrows in here. Okay, maybe not. Where do we put, like, what do you do with these? Maybe there's something on the floor. Oh, you gotta like swing the sword first and then do it. I think. Come on. I was outside of the smoke. So if you do like a spin attack, 999 super strong, but strength comes from draining your wallet to nothing. Well, I have like... But then we would need a new wallet. Don't you get like a wallet from trading in your... What's it called? They can climb. They can't climb. Don't you get by collecting bugs or posts? The bugs, okay, okay. We should probably do that. But the thing is that I have barely any bugs. Yo, Faker, how's it going, dude? Throws a raw egg. Jesus. Thank you. You know, that's protein too. Nice. Also health and money. What else do you want in life? Health and money. That's a sealed room, so obviously we gotta go here first. Very nice. You can get that armor for 200. Oh. Of course. I do think. Oh, whoa, whoa. I think we gotta kill these first because they're just gonna reappear. And they will shoot laser at us and, you know, I'm just running into them. Right next to us, Jesus. We still haven't seen Sant's true face yet. He's been wearing a mask. When I played this the first time, I thought this was like his real face. Or whatever. But that's not, he's got a even better, cooler face, I think. You need to upgrade Malo's shop a couple of times. There's like a bunch of things that we need to do. But I think everything is like not necessary, right? I don't mind doing them, but like searching for bugs is such a tedious task, I think. And it kind of requires you to almost look at a guide if you need a certain amount. Those masks aren't as creepy as the chickens were yesterday. That's true. Human faces on chickens. Not a good idea, Nintendo. I guess it's okay. But adding nipples... There's something off with it, dude. Oh. There were quite a few birds here. We are very strong. That was so good. He didn't even look at them. Link? 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 Oh, and this guy again. Arrows, 0. I don't have any arrows. I wasted them all on the bats. It's fine. It's fine. Which allows you to buy water from the... Oh, okay. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Goes back here? Oh, thanks. Interesting. Well, let's kill these first because obvious reasons. Very swell. Night sightseeing. It's obviously something behind the walls of, you know, darkness. Dude, the new seat targeting mechanic is really, really good. I like it a lot. This might be too high up. Maybe if we're standing closer, but I don't think so. That's what it is. That's what it is. The game thought it had outsmarted me, but obviously, that's never gonna be the case. The only thing that can stop good old Bodus is power cutouts. Power when the power goes away. We got the big key, dude. We got the freaking big key. Oh, okay, I thought, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Wait, this is just... We don't have a small key. Wanted to go to the wrong door for 10 minutes? We don't talk about that, Elder Fane. It happened. But we don't talk about it anymore. That is in the past. Drank too much. Too much Celsius. That is too much energy. I pressed A. Right, because of the delay and the buttons aren't working. I need to get myself like a real pro controller. Jesus. I still don't understand why Nintendo won't release these games on the Switch. The game is done. Like, they can just port it, right? Just release it as a digital download and you're good to go. You were streaming that you were gone for 3 hours? I was gone for about 30 minutes. The power went off. What's it called? The power relay. And then the game capture card decided that, nah, things have been going too good with the stream lately. You're not supposed to, yeah, you know. So that happened, but we're back. Right? I mean, the game is already done. The same with Wind Waker. Jesus Christ, it's like the hitbox are so huge. They hate money. That's the thing, Nintendo loves money. Remember, they did a cardboard toy. They released Nintendo Labo. Think about that for a little while. Cardboards. Genius move, or, you know, show us the guns. I can't, that's against Switch rules. I agree, Sarnart. I agree. Okay, so I guess we just have to... We have to change and try all different ones. See which one is the right one. I think the one that's like the furthest away is gonna work. Just because. That's not gonna work, Bodus. Yeah, oh, showing skin Twitch? Twitch staff? No, I was doing a cosplay. Oh, okay, I see there. Okay, that makes sense. So we might be going to this platform and hook shots onto that. Unless... I think that's the case. Is it? It was moving. Also, I did... Okay, left to right, 50% chance. Right. It was right. Very beautiful. Wonder if that's allowed. Like, you know, but you weren't wearing any shirt. You were showing too much skin. That's considered sexual content. But it was cosplay, so it's allowed. Would that work? That would be cool. That would be cheating the system. Oh, okay. Safety first. Always safety first. True that. That is true. Wait, wasn't I supposed to jump off? I should not have jumped off, dude. Jesus. Why was I jumping off? Unless this keeps on moving, we can wait. We can wait and see if it comes back. Can you shoot these back? You couldn't. That would be such a cool, like, you know, Ganondorf thing. Okay, that just goes back and forth. So that means we gotta go all the way back. Nice. That's so nice! A Chun-Li outfit? What is that? Was it on a hot day? That is the question. I haven't seen him, but I've heard about this male fitness streamer. Maybe we should try the left one. Just to see if there's something there. I don't know if it is this platform that keeps on moving. No, that one is Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe there was a way up. I don't think... You know what? That might work. The hook shot, if we're standing from that one, that might reach all the way up there. Or this one. Beautiful. Oh, right on the edge. Very swell. Hurry up, Link. That killed him? Okay. So maybe they were supposed... Okay, we were supposed to kill them on. That's good. Too much skin. I think the rule set there is a little shady. Then again, Twitch can do whatever they want. Was this platform always here? It was not. I think Link's model in this game looks really good. He feels like he's even more detailed than in Breath of the Wild, but I don't think that's the case. I think just the feature in his face is way more like subtle than... And this game doesn't have the cell shading effect either. That could also take away some details maybe. There were actually a mod released for Breath of the Wild for like the emulators that removes the cell shading, and the game looks fantastic without cell shading. It looks good with it though, but I mean... Are they only two? It's two at a time. That's for sure. Oh, the spin attack is so strong. Blaze! I have the super sword. We're ready. I hate Zelda in her English voice. I never liked the English voice either. I never thought that suited her very good. Oh, boss battle? I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go! You can always play Japanese games in Japanese. That's true. That is true. I think I heard the French language. But if you don't understand French, like, it's just the sound. I don't know. I kind of want to understand what they're saying, you know? This is really cool, though. Yeah, I think French is the best for speedrunning. You change the language of all games? I think most of the games, actually. Zant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse that you placed on Link. She feels smart now. He'd be like, this is what I had planned all the way. You speak of magic? Steal your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell— wait. Steal your tongue— oh, that means, like, shut up. That's another way of saying that, you know. He probably doesn't have the vocabulary of shut up. You know, people are very— yeah. And I will tell you both magic and oppression of ages. The people of our tribe— that's his face, dude. Check out his face! A tribe that mastered the arts of magic were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. That's actually correct. In the shadows, we regressed so much that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself this miserable half-existence. I can really understand why it causes anger and frustration if people have been sealed in this other realm, or this Twilight world. I have served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. So many words, I have no idea what they mean. And why, you ask? Because I believe I would be the next to rule our people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No. And as such, I was denying the magic powers benefiting our rulers. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. No, he wasn't in that way. This is such a nice guy. I mean, I can understand the frustration that turns into hatred. But obviously the way he's pursuing it is not good. But I can understand. But including him, he must have been— didn't Minna say something about— you know, everyone that's in this world was prisoners from the other world, or whatever it was. This is so nice. This is such a well-told story, dude. I shall house my power in you. In there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. So that's how he started. That's how he got powers in the first place. A weird way to stand, but it's fine. My god has only one wish. To merge shadow and light and make darkness. Flexible, that is... that's good. Okay, time to beat Zant. Let's see how this is gonna play out. So he's gonna use the different worlds. And I assume we're gonna use the items that we got in those specific areas. So fast. Good job, Link. Very good striking. Sand is a real clown. I like this twisted. It almost reminds me of Majora as well. Okay, this was... Okay, we need to push him off. Yikes. We're just standing there taking hits. That's not good. That is not good. Don't tell me I have to start the entire battle over. Because that would just like... Maybe... Okay, yeah. Maybe lose like 1 heart. I'll take that. So I don't think we can do anything during this phase. Let's just let him jump and do his thing. When he starts shooting, that's when we can attack. Brilliant! I don't think our goal here is to like push him off. Just wait until he stops jumping. Nice. Majora is threatening, Sand is not. I mean, he hasn't really showed his power yet, has he? In here it was like water bombs, but let's do like that. We do have the hook shots. Oh, wait, we gotta switch the armor as well. Wrong button. Yeah, thank you so much for the advice. Much appreciated. There's another shield as well. Yikes. This guy turned big, my god. Swimming just in general is shit. In any game ever. Can you guys think of one game where swimming was good? Also, I think we gotta do it like this. We're too far away? Might be the case. Majora's Mask. Well, I'll give you that one. Majora's Mask swimming was actually pretty decent. But only in open water, right? Because when it was very, like, crowded, you know, the camera messed up a lot. Might be here. Or he's not. Doesn't reach that far. Very good side jump, Link. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Now we're talking. Let's go. No more underwater levels. They're bonking all the time in crowd. Exactly. Exactly. We kind of rolled into these, but what was the item? Don't have any arrows either. Kind of like doing the same thing. Maybe we need to like do it twice. That's it. Oh, he heard us on the way down. Where is he, dude? Where is he? Very good. Boomerang? I think that was the item we got from that boss. Roll 2 times, yeah. Okay, so this is obviously the ball in chains. Could this be like when you actually look down? We turned small. Hurry, Link. Also, we gotta change this. I think it takes more damage. You can't, dude. We need to make sure that we keep a look on our health before we do anything. Like that. Take a short detour. Hearts. Hearts. You never know what's the upcoming phase. We did the hidden village, yes. Oh my god. We even did the cat minigame there. Okay, that's fine. Oh man. Such adorable place, actually. It's so unfortunate. It would be nice to see that, you know, if the... After you beat it... Oops. After you beat it, it would be so nice if the city was like restored. Or somehow, somewhere. That would be amazing. To have it like rebuilt. Maybe during the credits. It wouldn't really matter. Hyrule Field. He's running out of places. But he has 2 swords. Now, I think this will come in handy. Thanks. Damn. How can I... That was 1 hit. Maybe we need to do like the... Just stand far away from him. Or like time it. That's it. That's it. Damn, dude. Is this gonna go on for a long time? It's becoming dizzy. That was good. That's good. That's good. We hit him somehow. Maybe it's even worth taking a hit. Oops, hearts. I just saw that as like, screw everything else, we need the hearts. Wow. If you just hold up your shield, you should be fine. Unless they spawn behind you. Do you guys remember when I played Majora's Mask? And we fought this little guy. And he spawned, like, he can always spawn behind you, right? So, I was facing it and I had like, there was this huge dungeon. Where you needed to like pick up a certain item or hot water. And you needed to hurry to the next room. And we went through all the dungeon and towards the end, we fought a boss. And you could only spawn behind you. So I was like, what if I stand with my back against the wall? Then he should be fine, right? Obviously, he spawned inside the wall and hit me from behind. Like, inside the wall. You can't protect yourself with something that's outside of bounds. But I still died. That was like, come on. Traitors. I think there's a YouTube video of that. I don't know which one, but it's there on YouTube. Trolled AF. It's like all through the dungeon. Luckily, we could have just walked through the doors that we opened, but it was like, come on, that's not fair. You want to know why none of you would call your king? It was your eyes, Sant. All saw it. A lust of power burning in your pupils. Did he have pupils in the first place? Do you think we forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna, foolish Twilight Princess, the curse on you cannot be broken. Unless it was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. He does have pupils. I thought it was his reflection in the orange. That's cool. Orange eyes is very cool. It's just like, you guys saw Twilight, like the movie, when the... No, I'm not a big fan, but it's... I thought the movies were okay. Some of them had like yellow eyes. That was so cool. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. It's a real boomer. I kind of liked it. My god. I like the movies a lot. Yeah, I don't understand the hate. Maybe for the one where the battle was like, oh, this is what could have happened. Then it was like, you know, a little anticlimactic. It was like, okay. The final battle never happened. That was like, okay. But other than that, it's good. I used just a fraction of the power that's in me now. Using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic? Damn. You like that too? I was like, but it could have been a real battle. Then again, a lot of people died, so you know. Now is the time we must save Zelda. The evil power Sant was wielding. I couldn't take it from him. But at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Bestowed. So many difficult words. Too many hot vampires. Yeah, there was one vampire that I really liked. She had very short hair. Like only this. She looked very good. Vampire Knight better. A weeb after all, yeah. It's... I don't know. Especially Twilight got a lot of hate. I don't know why. Really, the movies are good. But they were really made... I think it's pretty obvious you can tell they were made for a female audience. The way Edward and... what the other guy was his name? The way they were portrayed? You know? Let's go, Princess Zelda is waiting. They were supposed to be this ultra sexy, you know, with ripped. It was very, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Sam really liked it. Let's not go there again, dude. Let's not go there. We're ready. Lee Pace. I don't know who that is. I got bored watching them. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah, it was like the same thing when Lord of the Rings was released and Harry Potter here in Sweden. Like, it was a big deal. It was a big freaking deal. So Ganon was just using sand to help him return to the world of light. Yes, now we know the true nature of that barrier over... Oh, so he was Ganondorf. He's in Hyrule Castle. I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. Don't tell me what to do, Midna. I got this. But we did save the world of Twilight, which is remarkably small. There are other places here. Yeah. Very interesting place. I like the music here. It's very mysterious. Can only watch the first few minutes. I don't know. I never understood the hate. I think it got hated on. It was like a cancel culture, you know? Kinda. Alright. Let's head to, castle. I need to use the restroom before we enter. Also, we can learn the final... I think this is the 6th one. Unless there's something that we missed. But let's go here first. How many Twilight movies are there, though? There's gonna be at least, like, 3... Are there 4? 3. I think it's 3. Okay. I will be right back, guys. Give me just a few minutes. I still need to fix like a stream ending scene that I haven't done yet. I did change though that it's not... You go over here. It's less laggy now. It doesn't lose any frames. I sped it up a little bit. Also added subscribe to Bodus on YouTube. So if you like to do that, that would be fantastic. YouTube.com/Bodus. I will be right back. What's up, fellas? Welcome back. I don't really have like a cool fade down from the music. It's pretty loud. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You know, when I leave for the bathroom, wherever, I always bring my phone to make sure that the stream is still running and listen to like the last parts, just make sure that the sound is good and everything. So I was reading the chat. It was kind of nice. Stream where Bodus shows his closet. Sarnart, he needs to come out of there first. Shut up, dude. That was pretty good. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. It's kind of weird that it got muted because this song is directly from YouTube's own library. But he recognized Link? Okay. Obviously. Obviously. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have a letter to deliver. Whatever he said. 3 letters, in fact. Okay. My business is concluded. You know, I should probably... Maybe I should start reading the dictionary. Like, 1 new word for each stream. And I start to implement that word and using it more and more. And all of a sudden, I will sound like a really sophisticated, well-spoken Englishman. Concluded equals finished. Okay. Concluded. Okay. That should be the today's word. We should write that somewhere. Concluded. And just use that a lot. How did you do in English class? Honestly, to be honest, I think I told the story before. But my English teacher in high school, she hated our class. We hated her for several reasons, because I told the story before, I think, but she wasn't a fully trained teacher. She was, you know, is it called a stewardess? The one, you know, the people that serve people on planes, right? Stewardess, whatever. So you think my accent might be thick? She talked like this. Hello class, let's talk English for the day. Have you all done your homework? It was so bad. So, and there was like, I remember one point where we had this, because she was sick. So, and because of stress or whatever, she was gone for 6 months, right? So we had this, this temporary teacher, and she was actually from the US. No, she was from the UK. So obviously her English was super good. And she made us read really weird and tough books with very advanced English. And then she left with all like our tests results and everything. And the principal couldn't get a hold of her. So we had her for 6 months, and everything that we'd done, all the grades, everything, nothing. They had nothing. So the principal was like, well, sorry guys, there's nothing we can do. So, and then we got back and we were frustrated with the principal. We were frustrated with the new teacher, well, the old teacher actually, that came back. So half the class got an F. Which is like, you didn't do good. And the rest got an E. So even though we had people in class that were really good at English, at most, they got an E. And they were good. They were good. The only reason why I speak pretty good English now is because I've been streaming like consistently for 2 years. Well, except for the last 3 months, but it helps a lot by just talking a bunch, because I was, you know, I like the grammar and stuff. I knew that, but just like the concept of talking, like that's different, because you can be very good at grammar and everything, but if you don't have that flow when you talk, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same. But it's weird, dude. We are in high school, the final grade in high school. And she's with us for 6-7 months. Towards the end of the last year. And the principal was like, well, sorry guys, we can't get a hold of her. So everything you did with her, even if you outperformed yourself, you were great. Sorry, we can't find those tests or those results or anything because she brought everything back to the the UK. It's like, okay, but we worked so hard and people like stepped up because it was the final year. People wanted to push themselves. Like, sorry guys. And then the old teacher that no one liked came back. And she didn't like us. So we had lots of talk with the principal and her. And she was like screaming at us. It was a mess, dude. The fact that she wasn't even allowed to teach. It was, yeah, lost. I mean, it's just, come on. It was so bad. The mortal draw. We're supposed to show up. Okay. Maybe not. Is it just A? There was... Hold C left! It cannot read because you move it because you're C targeting. You must wait until your foe is near upon without C targeting. You can't hold boom, baby, come on. And then pierce. Okay, so I wait until he like... And then I press A. I don't know how I did this the last time, Jesus. That wasn't very good. Our gym teacher is even threatening us? What? Unless you seethe your sword. There's the draw. There it is. Okay, he needed to like seethe, if that's the word. Seethe his sword. That's the word I was looking for, yeah. He was a real shit. I mean, Swedish schools. I mean, some schools, dude. Jesus Christ. Then again, they're like, if you compare that to some schools, you see clips on like YouTube and spring like on Facebook as well. And they're English speakers. I assume it's in the US when teachers like scream at their teachers, at their students, and students like, you know, almost like, you know, grabbing their teachers by the throat. It's been school these days is not school back in the days. That's a whole different story. Elementary school was molesting a student. What? One of the basic sword techniques is the jump attack. To prepare a jump attack, but focus power in your blade. The blade releases can strike enemy. Oh. This is the jump strike. Press and hold. Okay. That was way easier. That's good. That is like super OP when there's like a bunch of enemies surrounding you. Impressive. Okay, so that was all the skills. We have learned everything. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, dude. Back in the day here, a teacher could beat your ass? Really? It's just like the whole climate in school has changed, at least in Sweden. Students are... You know, the teacher pretty much doesn't have any control, it feels like these days. Yeah, I think there's like one more technique that we can learn. One skill left, yeah. My only English teacher was smashing students once they left. To hook up? I don't know. It was like 40. That's just disgusting. The stupid thing is that I think people like kids, because these are kids, 16. I assume they're like very, what's it called? Impressionable? It's hard to say, they're hard to, like, so hard for them to realize what's right or wrong, or what's good or bad. I mean, people aren't stupid, don't get me wrong. But, you know. And I also think there are people that are using that, those sealed shots, to get better grades. Yo, Mixu, how's it going, bro? That was very easy. Let's see if this door is unlocked. It's good, but I mean, just holding B is probably good as well, especially when you know there's a bunch of enemies coming. I could be able to release it. Nice finish. Do I get some reward? I don't get any reward for that. Okay. Something I noticed is that you haven't seen that many fairies. I think I've seen fairies in total like maybe like 3 times in this entire playthrough. I bet there are more, but you know. Another English teacher was his fiance, and she cheated on him with the math teacher who married him instead. Poor guy. Jesus. I shouldn't be laughing. It's just, out of all the people, why choose someone from your, like, oh, come on. That's not the right thing to do. Out of every person, you know. Why choose someone that is from you, like, the same? It's not good. That's not good. That's how it's done. Dude, the spin attack. Let's appreciate that again. Nothing comes close to the spinning attack in Wind Waker though. That was sick. Oh wow. Mid-air. But then again, these people are human too. It's just that when they're in the position they're in, you know, they shouldn't be dating students or each other, you know. That's not good. What do I get? Nothing? I get nothing? Just want to see what happened if I rolled in. This place is enormous. Just like Sarnhart. That will never not be funny. You get freedom! That's what it is. Freedom is something worth fighting for after all. I really like the size. Jesus, come on, I gotta get away from this. I really like the size. It really feels like a real castle. If you play in, then again, Ganos in Breath of the Wild was big too. But if you play Ocarina of Time, you never get to see the true scale of everything. It really feels that this could be an actual castle. Obviously, there's there's nothing here. But I think it's like a real marketplace. You know, when the times were good here, there's probably a market here. It's Kevin again. How short is Bodus? I'm 181 centimeters on a good day. I'm not that short, come on. He's holding a key though. Damn. You said 180. Yeah, it depends on which day. I I have a tendency of changing that a little bit, you know, when it's suiting. What's that in feet? I don't know actually. 5 foot something. 5'9". That was a good fight, dude. That was really good. I'm not super tall, to say the least. I'm like, yeah, normal, exactly. Here in yeah, Sarnhart, he's like 2 meters tall. He's like 6'11" or so. I don't know how long he's like very tall. But you know, all this big people, these tall ass people have a tendency of always like, you know, oh, you're so small, Bodus. Like, I'm like average. I'm at 186. Damn, that's tall. I think Sarnhart was like 195. Jesus. 164. That's also average for a girl, right? 166. I don't know the average. I think the average Swedish girl length is like 165. And the guy is average like 183. Slightly, a few centimeters shorter than the average. 193, damn. And I'm fat. That's good though. Girl length. I mean people that, you know, identify. I don't know what it is. But that, I think that's the average. At least in Sweden. My toy. People can be how tall or short they want to be. That's fine. Actually, they can't choose. All that work for a small key. Now, we can actually go inside of the main hall. But we probably should go to the east wing. Whatever it's called first. Genji, exactly. Exactly. I've seen there are some, in some places you can actually get an operation. Which they, like, they break your... What's that called in English? The you know, under the knee. That bone. They break that, and they attach like a few centimeters. And then they let the body like heal itself. And then they break it again. And they redo that a few times, so you end up being longer. Or, I mean, not longer, taller. That's a pretty cool strat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Faker. I'm not sure. I think that's just... That's just data. I don't know. That sounds painful. Yeah, yeah. I guess it's for people that wants to be taller than they are. But I mean, you know, people can do what they want. I saw a show. Where was that? It must have been like on YouTube or Facebook somewhere. Where this guy has operated himself to look like plastic surgery. He wants to look like the Ken doll. Not Kendall, but like the Ken doll. He had so many implants and freaking he done plastic surgery in his entire body. Finish him. The Ken doll? Yeah. But I mean, if he wants to spend tens and thousands of dollars on doing that, that's absolutely fine. If that's what he wants, then that's what he should do. There's something that he's not happy with. You only live once. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do it. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, it makes you feel happy. I think we're going nuts. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know how he can afford that. I have no idea. Oh wait, what did we slam into? The poor pig died! Nah, you're fine. Get up. Sugar daddies. That could actually be the case. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lake place. I would not spend freaking tens and thousands of dollars on I mean, of course, everyone has things they would like different. But I mean, that much money? That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Let's just see that we don't miss anything here. There was a pathway through here, but it was... There's nothing here. Except for monies! Which we don't really need. I'm sorry, pig. I'm sorry. What an idiot. Oh. Okay. I see what the game wants me to do here. Eyes and teeth. I assume there's like a pattern here. I don't think we can reach all the way either. Oh, come on. That worked? What? There wasn't even all of... Maybe that was like a super... Maybe that was like a super tough puzzle. And I just accidentally managed to do it. 48 hours subathon tomorrow? Nah. No. I finally got myself somewhat of a good sleeping schedule. There will be more subathons, but I don't want to push it, you know. And I don't want to keep asking for subs. I don't really... It's not very Swedish of me, as Moon would say. Us Swedes, we don't like to beg for things. It's not really begging, but you know, get the point. You get the point. So once in a while, that could be fine, I think. It was really fun because, again, the time that I was live was so long, 21 hours. So a lot of people that haven't seen me live in a long time because of, well, work and stuff. That was good. Now they could see the stream as well. I think that was cool. Once a month. Yeah, but kinda. It's not rude. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And people can compare it to like Netflix and stuff. The gifted subs. Believe me, I'm incredibly grateful. But there's a Swedishness in me. We had a guy. It was like a lot of people were lurking. And this guy comes in. Very nice guy. He said he was drunk. And he said he wanted to... I've never seen this name before. So, he said he wanted to donate. And the first thing I say is like, you don't have to. That's when you think about it, it's like, I want to give you money. I like your stream. No, you don't have to. I'm stupid, dude. That's the Swedishness in me. So I gotta look past that. It is a form of entertainment, and people want to support that. That's amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly. I think if you look from it from the right perspective, like, people will understand that you're coming from a good place. You know? You did the double. The double. Dude, there's 4 of them. Finish him. You know, we should try to finish as much as possible. Because that's an instant killer. Very nice. There is something so awesome about this music, dude. Like it's like a silence, but it's like it's so good. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Siren. I think he just liked the game and found it that way. If anyone is watching and you found me thanks to YouTube, please let me know. That would make me so happy. Why did the music just stop? Nice here. Imagine how this place would look like if none of this would have happened, right? So, what would this room be? This is obviously like the main entrance. There are no doors whatsoever. There are only balconies here. So I assume this place would be like a... not like a market, but... I don't know what this would be. I don't really search for people on YouTube. That's... I think, like, that's probably true. You don't really search for people, right? A ballroom, yeah. That'd be nice. Gathering hall, yeah, that too. And it's probably here where they have like a lot of parties and stuff, right? Let's do a little exploration. There were some torches there. Usually those are for other things, because maybe you can use like a... we don't have sticks, but... dude, the music and these enemies... I love this. I think that's the best attack against these guys. Yikes. That's gotta be the best attack against them. Works every time, but I don't think we can get too close to the... I knew that was gonna happen. Oh ho ho ho. I wish more enemies like these would appear in the game. Okay, let's see if I can do the new one. Oh, that's B. Didn't work. Didn't work. No hearts? Safety first, guys. He had like... he had like 2 more hits. Jesus. But what he did so good in this game is that this is where it starts to feel important. The music, the build-up, everything is so good here. Lantern. Red potion. Lantern has full. Gotta go eat before I teach 13. Okay, at 1 o'clock. See you later if you're still on when I'm done. Take care, Tony! Good luck on the food eating thing. Have good eating, bro. Thank you for being here, bro. Appreciate it. That was the wrong... we literally used a slingshot for like 1 event. Let's be smart about this. If they all go up, that means I can't... that... that didn't go according to plans. Because if I light all the torches... we could try. No, it was fine. It was fine. Again, over-analyzing kids' games. You think I can get up there? I don't think so either. Unless... the music is so good. You can blow them out from the pedestals. Is that good though? Is that something we want? Oh, okay. So now, okay. I like this game. Wait, we can probably stand down here. Something tells me that when I play this the first time, this would have taken so long. That's just my imagination, but nice. That's so nice. I'm gonna equip the ball in chains, because you never know these days. Let's keep on exploring. Again, this is... the atmosphere in this castle is so good. It is so good. Oh, the finishing move. Very swell. I like this FFC feature called audio compressor. It makes you sound clearer. Oh, that's amazing. Speaking of audio, I have like a vague memory. Maybe it's just me. Because when you play this the first time, how on earth would you find that, right? I don't know if this is the exact one, but... that was a lot of them, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot of them. Oh, so there can be trolly as well. That was the right one. It might be more of them, though. Let's try one more. That is not how that is supposed to be played out. Very good hits. This is just like... That's just oil. Or lantern oil. Whatever it's called. Not one, but two. Let's freaking go. Dude, that didn't even work. This is gonna be hard. This is what I love. Oh. Oh, you gotta like pay attention to both of them at the same time. Jesus. Damn, I was jumping at the same time. Oh. Dude, okay, this is so hard. Oh, I'm hurting both of them, PogChamp. Damn. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, it's fine. Okay. We got this, guys. Give me those hearts. Oh, interesting. I love this battle. I'm probably playing this, should not take this long. But it's so nice with battles that are harder, that makes you think and use different techniques and stuff. It's all good. It's all good. I got the situation under control again, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all were worried there for a little while, but... keeps you on so exactly. I love when the game challenges you like this. I don't think there's anything like hidden inside of these. But maybe if there's like... something swell inside, maybe it's worth it. Maybe not. Okay, that opened up this door, I think. We got this, guys. We got this. That's a dead end. The boss key? That's way too easy. Yeah, that's what I thought. And arrows. I wonder if they can reach all the way. And then he died. This is nice, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Teamwork! Freaking teamwork. A very beautiful thing, dude. Should never be underestimated. They could have easily like worked in this way more because it's such a brilliant idea. This is like the first time in any Zelda game we ever got any form of backup, really. Obviously you have like fairies and stuff, and you got Navi and Fi and stuff. But real humans helping you out, and I think this is really the only time they do that, but such a fantastic thing. It makes you feel loved, and in these days, love can be hard to find. Friendship also. We might have to go back. I'm not sure if this was the correct way. Another chest there though. Oh, battle incoming. This is one of the bosses from earlier. This one we can take care of easily. Please, just give me the... Unless there's like two. I think there were two at one occasion. We already have this. Do your thing with the shield. Do it. Do it. Do it. That was not what we're supposed to do. Aerial foes. Is that the name? I really like the idea with them. That their shield is like targetable. I think that's super cool. Such a brilliant idea for a battle. Very nice. Obviously had less HP than, you know. The boss battle. Could this be a small key, perhaps? Small key, perhaps. It was. They really nerfed back walking. Back walking in Ocarina of Time is actually faster, and in Majora's Mask is actually faster than walking forward. You got the same HP. You just freaking buffed. Let's go. Is it the Master Sword that is like super powerful? Or I'm just like very skilled, you know, let's not forget that fact. That could also be a thing. It's way too silent. Whoa. Oh, okay. They're like rats or something here. Oh, hello? Okay, let's take this slow. This way? Oh, because otherwise you'd be dead. Thank you, deceased soldiers, for pointing the way. I guess all of these guys never made it, huh? Oh, that's so close. Ah, what? I guess we're safe. Back to human Link, I think. Bodus looking for 20 cats. Yeah, that was very easy. It wasn't very easy, to be honest. Something tells me this jump is too far. Or too great. I don't think we're gonna make it across. Midna help us? We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Maybe only as Wolf. Not sure. Come here, guys. It still baffles me that the power went out earlier. It still lingers in my mind. I don't understand. They're like skulls. Interesting. Oh, yikes. This looks like a dead end, guys. Definitely dead end. Listen to the music, how is it slowly increasing? Very good attempt. 21,000! How do we prove that it is like... Do you redeem them? Claw shot bad. Okay. That was not a good attempt. Oh. Hey, let's go. That works. Yeah, this is same music. But is this actually like the final part? I remember one room where you get like refill everything. Like arrows, bombs. Not that you need that in the end fight, but you know, you can refill everything. Hey, okay. Best item in the game. Best freaking item. Okay, let's... Wait. That's the boss door. It feels like we just entered this place. I thought it was... I remember it being way longer. Very nice. Link has such a huge range. Nice. I think with him you just have to wait until like... until he does like the right attack. Okay. Oh, really? That's pretty that's pretty cool. There was a chance. It's taking too long. And that doesn't work either. Now we have our chance. Another jump attack, Bodus. He doesn't hurt that bad, actually. I thought it hurt way more. That's it. It's like a common regular enemy, but they're so hard here towards the end. Wait, this is the room. I don't know if we need to refill anything, really. I don't think we need... maybe like a fairy in a bottle. That could maybe do the trick. But... I don't think so either, right? This is how I imagine Bodus plays Sekiro. That's definitely what it would look like. Except for that would die 50 times. I promised a friend of mine, a colleague, that you know I would play Dark Souls or Bloodborne for a long period of time. He even said, like, if you play it, I'm gonna donate. Like, you don't have to donate. Okay, I can play it anyway. But believe me, there will be lots of deaths. I remember this exact scene. It really feels important. Good amount of supplies you need if you need them. Now, yeah, exactly. It's only like you don't really need them for anything, I think. Yeah, I don't think anything is like needed except for your sword. You can't leave that whole door. Link is pretty strong. After all. $1. Hey, $1 is more than $0. Now, I will play it in time. I will play it. It would be a fun challenge, but believe me, it's gonna require lots of patience from you guys. Obviously, and from me too. Good old Zelda. She's dead. Welcome to my castle. This is so damn cool. You're Ganondorf. And raging on it. I would imagine. Some games are made just to be super hard. Carry you in Bloodborne. Wait, can you play that multiplayer? I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such pity-matic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, They lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that was chosen by the gods wield. I'm telling you, this is the kind of build-up that I wish Breath of the Wild had. I do think it's gonna be different in the upcoming Breath of the Wild 2. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? He only has one Triforce piece, though. Yeah, no, you're racist. If you are the chosen, one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. That's not how she sounded, though. I want to see Zelda covered in blood? No, Boom Baby, that's against Twitch rules. Shadow having moon by light, it seems. Exactly. Exactly. How amusing. I think his character model is looking so good. Like, not attractive, but you know. It's well designed. Try to deny me, you and your little friend. This is the first time that he sees Link. I think. Truly dark Zelda game. Yeah, absolutely. You did good, Midna. You did the best you could. Do you realize you can't hurt her? This is such a cool battle, dude. Yo, Pipson, how's it going? I was awake for 27 hours, now I woke up after 5. That's weird, dude. Such a weird sleeping schedule we're on right now. Both of you, faithless fools who would dare to take up on arms against the King of Light and Shadow inside of Zelda's body. You know, if I entered a female body, I would not fight this battle. I would do other things. You choose. You shall feel my wrath. This battle is freaking cool, dude. Please, power don't cut out. Ganon's puppet, Zelda. Okay, you just avoid that attack. There is no schedule. This is a very classic battle, by the way. Wow, that was fast. I assumed it would be slower. I like that. Let's go. Let's go. What you got? Oh, that was close. That was close. To the music. I tried to let go of C, but the input delay. Now, okay, here we go. Dude, with the input delay, this is super hard. I have to press before I even think it's time. Okay, that counts as a hit. I remember the first time I played this 14 years ago. I just felt very weird fighting Zelda. It's not something you would like to do, right? The delay. That's... I assume it counts as a hit. You don't need to slash her extra slashes or extra hits. It's so much delay, Jesus Christ. It's really obvious now that it's required to do like super tight movement. Go straight through her. She moved. Okay. If you charge your sword, you do less back and forth. Oh. I hope she doesn't do the triangle again. The Triforce. so good. Different angle. Phase 1 complete. I remember being so scared of actually hurting Princess Zelda here, which was not what we wanted to do, obviously. Home run, let's go. She's back. Now we use the puzzle pieces. Yellow ice, I like that. That's a big Midna. With the power of... music. Let's go. He's gathered once again. Witcher eyes. Or angel eyes, yeah. This is so nice. Let's freaking go. Okay, so this is like, I remember this being like, you, when he charges at you, you're supposed to press A or something like that to stop him, and then you slash him, something. Also, he's making the area a little bit bigger, which I appreciate. You know, size does matter after all. So you don't know where he's gonna spawn yet. I think that he's gonna be like purple. There it is. Wonder if you shoot him with an arrow there. Be a wolf. Okay. Oh, so oh, you need Midna for that, maybe. How is that gonna help me, though? Maybe if Midna... I'm gonna stand still and see what happens. Push. There it is. Throw. There it is. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, Ganondorf, let's go. Phase 2, we are ready. There he is. But there's a certain way that's better than the other. Last time I pressed right, now I'm pressing left. We're fighting the boss? Yes. It is that time of the year or day. Or, you know, it's time. It's time once again. Poor Zelda is just chilling over there. She's doing the best she can. I should probably pay attention to the fight rather than Zelda. She's attractive and all, but you know, priorities. Very good. Good little wolf. Whoa. That was a little too late. I blame input delay. Dude, this music is so epic. Too close. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. This should be the final blow. It was not. He has a lot of health. But then again, he's a big pig. That would make sense. Oink, oink. I kind of like his design. I do think that the sign of the Ocarina of Time ending battle was more frightening. Maybe because this battle is very easy to calculate, and it was actually like thunder and lightning and stuff towards the end of the Ocarina of Time battle. But that is coming later on as well. There it is. There it is. Nice slow motion. Like a ragdoll. That's how strong Midna is after all. Horseback time. This is interesting. My favorite part is the final phase of the, well, final battle. That is like where you learn a lot of skills. Like that's where you master, that's where you know what I'm going with this. You get to fully use all the skills you've learned. What happens? We're bringing back Zelda to life. Thanks to light. The final test of your skills, exactly. Where all the skills you learned along the way boils down to that very moment. Princess, I say nothing. You don't have to be rude, Zelda. She is allowed to speak. Your heart and mine were as one. However briefly. Such suffering that you have endured. So Midna will die? That's what you think. Yo, Clavis, how's it going, brother? So rude. But obviously, the battle is not won. We haven't won yet, guys. You thought it was over? Well, it's not. Music. Such a great model, dude. Link model looks fantastic. Just done watching a Final Fantasy Crisis Core playthrough and the new Final Fantasy 14 trailer. I had no idea they were releasing new trailers for 14. I assume it's a new expansion pack? Maybe? Okay, here we go. Will it be enough, though? Is she strong enough with the power from the dark side and the power of the light side? We'll show his game over tattoo with the granny's roll. Then it's not game over. Well, it's game over for Ganondorf. But we won. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I'll tattoo reveal once again. Impale him. But the question is, was she strong enough? That is the question after all. She was not. She was not. Uh-oh. The Dark Knights. One more time. I'm having goosebumps right now. Spears of light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my honor and need, grant me the light to banish evil. I don't think you can see it, but I have like goosebumps. I love this. I love the seriousness of this. It really feels like the task we're up that we're going on. That is yeah, it feels like that's important. This battle has huge importance to it. Light arrows. You have hair on your arm? Yeah. Can barely be seen though. A little bit. Link? Stop smiling, Link. This is serious. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. This is what I miss. I would love there to be like a love relationship going on. That'd be so nice. Zelda's makeup is on point. Yeah. That's nice. She really... she really put in that extra effort. You think the next Zelda should be like, use Twilight Princess style? Darker this? Yes. I would love... You know what I think? Imagine a scenario where, let's say... Link, let's say Ganondorf, or the enemy, maybe like, it's gonna sound brutal, but like, maybe kills Zelda, or kills one of Link's friends, so like, Link is driven by revenge. It's gonna be a way darker tone. If you start the game with, obviously it's gonna be Nintendo, they don't want to do that, but it would, like, Link is driven by hate, or revenge, and it's gonna be so much more to win. It's gonna be like, and then at the end of the game, he realized that it's not, you know, it's not doing it to revenge. He's doing it. It's something like that. That would be amazing. A way darker story. That would be fantastic. That was not a very good start. Thank you, Epona, for staying with me, though. I appreciate that. Need to be closer. Yikes. That was a solid hit. That too. Jesus Christ. We need to be closer to him. That's for sure. Wait, isn't she shooting? Shoot! Good job. That was a solid hit. I thought we were gonna shoot as well because she didn't. Nice job, Zelda. Controlling this horse is like controlling a drunk person. Come on. He went straight through him. He went straight through him. Interesting. Do it, Zelda. You can do it. Very nice. Come on. So close. I give up, dude. This horse riding is bullshit on the Wii U. Then again, this, I've heard that the control, well, the input delay is obvious. Nice attempt. Oh, nice. Now it's our chance. Nice. All of a sudden, like, it's very, very bad. I'm not gonna complain too much because I love this game, but... it is really bad. And I've heard other people tell it too. Like, say the same thing. In the original, this is the HD version, obviously. In the original, it was way better, apparently. I don't know what they changed, but that's what I've heard. Come on now, Zelda, let's go. Close. You did the best you could. That's it. That's it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. It's, I swear to God, it is half a second delay. I'm telling you, dude, the buttons ain't good. Okay. This is the battle that I've been talking about, dude. This is what I've been looking forward to. Yeah, exactly. M&M's. This is the battle, dude. You should have tossed the control in your video instead. Okay, let's go, dude. This is it. Okay, that won't do it. Man, this is gonna be hard. I love this. Ho ho ho. He's taunting me, dude. That's it. Oh my god, he went up behind me. So I think this attack is the best one. Because we get like half 40% around him. 40 degrees around him. Shit. I kind of want to try this. The Deathly Strike. Does that work? I'm not sure if that works. And again, if we does like an attack and we're super fast, that could maybe work. Let's take some hearts. It's so cool because this battle really like change. The fact that we always having like the frog perspective, it really makes the battle feel like, you know, this guy is change. Why does it say that? Oh, I should have slammed the B button instead. Now is our chance. Oh, nice hit. Let's go. Oh, he was intargetable. Well, he was targetable, but we couldn't kill him there. That's by far our best chance. Safety first, guys. Fairy? Come on. I think the walls... I wonder if the wall's gonna hurt us too. There's a knockback there, of course, but... Safety first, always keeping our distance. It really feel... I don't know if there's more attacks that work, but I mean, the shield bounce doesn't work at all. But this one absolutely works. Stop taunting me, Ganondorf. Yeah, it's really just that. But it does work. And you should never change a strategy that works. Chance. My god. Come this way a little bit closer, thank you very much. Maybe it's chicken strats. I'm using kind of like the same technique. But it works very swelllessly. And again, why change the strategy that works, right? Worth a try. You're not completing your combo. Right now, this is the only thing that has been working, I think. That was the end, dude. That was the end. We managed. We beat Twilight Princess. Took longer, but it works. Yeah, exactly. That son of a bitch did it. That was fantastic, dude. Woohoo. Did not think this end. Do not think this ends here. Actually, it does, son. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood. I think Sand has something to say about that, don't you think? Hit the applaud button again. Because of Breath of the Wild. That's true. That's true. That's so cool. I love when he's like... That's like the best... That's the best scene and part of the entire game. For multiple reasons. I think the model of Ganondorf is a little... Is tilting a little bit and he shouldn't do that, but it's fine. Dice standing up, how bad is that, right? That's a true legend. Didn't even fall down. So now the goddesses are gathering once again. They physically tilted. But are they here to destroy Ganondorf once and for all, or are they here for Midna's sake? Start running Link. Or Midna, maybe? That's what I think. They released her from her dark magic spell. My true love. I was in shock the first time I saw this. I was like, what? It's not what you'd expect. Say something. Am I so beautiful that you have no words left? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's a beautiful ending, dude. It's a freaking beautiful ending. I like this a lot, Jesus. That the other people in the Twilight Zone, they did not look anywhere close as good as she, but that's fine. That's fine. They really, like, you can obviously see Death Mountain in the background there. But they did that so well in Breath of the Wild. Like, things in a distance. Oh yeah, Boom Baby, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I remember reading an interview about this game, like years later, and there was one of the producers, and they said, I think it was even Shigeru Miyamoto, who said that this game, there was something lacking in this game. They couldn't put their finger on it, but they said something was lacking. I don't know what they were referring to. Yeah, it did, yeah. I don't know what... I don't know what he referred to, but he said, Shigeru Miyamoto said something was lacking in this game. I'm not sure what that might be. It might be the stamps. You know, when they're looking back, they might be the stamps. They weren't lacking, but you know, the idea was lacking. At least for the Wii U version. I don't know if you want. I mean, she was attractive though. Let's be real. Wonder if Link was like, let's do it. I don't think that's. No, Link is a very innocent guy. He would never. Also, that would be against Twitch rules for him as well. I want talking Link. That's never gonna happen though. I think they discussed that as well. And the Link will never have a voice. And the reason why is because Nintendo is very eager that you connect with the main character, with Link. That's his name, like, right? The reason why they chose Link is because Link is a link between the character and the person playing. But they don't want him to have a voice because they want you to be his voice. Like, you know, if he has a voice, the voice actor died. What? Has it always been the same voice actor though? It feels like there's been a bunch of voice actors, right? Is the player avatar? Exactly. Really? Boom Baby? I had no idea. That's pretty cool. So people can decide for themselves. 7 voice actors. Obviously for me, the best one is gonna be like Ocarina of Time. I think there's 2 different though, but Ocarina of Time. That's the first time I heard Link's voice, so obviously that's gonna be like my favorite voice, you know? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I guess the original voice actor was... Then again, there was a cartoon released prior to Ocarina of Time's. Hey! Oh! Yeah! You know? Anyone could be Link, not just boys. Exactly. Pretty cool. And this was when? Like pretty early on. They have, since the game was like released on emulators, you can actually use mods to play as female Link in Breath of the Wild. It's not. It's a woman, a woman's voice with women's. Yeah. It's pretty cool to see. He fell down the stairs and died. That's very. Damn. Linkle. Maybe that's the name. Yeah. It's pretty dope that they added that. There were discussions prior to Breath of the Wild if Nintendo considered Link to be a woman, and I don't know what they replied, but I know the question was asked. If you guys think long and hard, do you have like a favorite credits music or a credits song of any game? When the credits roll, it's usually like very epic or beautiful music, right? Linkle was Hyrule Warriors. Oh, I had no idea. That's pretty cool. Mods are great. One of my favorite songs, any game, any genre, when it comes to credits, is Mario Kart 64. The end song there in those credits, 10 out of 10. I think it's even better than Super Mario 64. It's so good. It makes you feel freaking important in a Mario Kart game. Nier Automata for me. Yeah, you guys have been asking me to play that game for years. So it's got beautiful ending music as well. That's nice. That game is amazing. A lot of people has been saying that. Such a good game, yeah. He wouldn't really get near. Why? But he can still play it. I would live in Twilight Princess. 10 years for me. I don't know. Games like, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2, only like 30% of the people actually beat that game. So 70% of everyone that bought it never get to see the end. That must be pretty disappointing, right? Yes, this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddesses left the mirror Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. That's what I believe. Your words are kind and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, that actually rhymed as well, then maybe you'll do it all right. She's gonna do swell, it's all fine. It's fine, guys. It's gonna, oh sure, it's gonna be 4-hour stream, yeah. 4.5-ish. No! Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Hey. The uptime is not correct. We gotta add another hour to that before my electricity went out. Yikes. See you later. What game is after this stream? I haven't quite decided yet. Actually, is it a good idea to break the mirror? Oh, did it? Yeah. The electricity went out. For some reason, I'm not sure. Yes, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII about a week, I think, before the release of the... Then again, Resident Evil 3 Remake is coming a week before. But yeah, I will do... We could do like another subathon right around that time. It's gonna be early April, I think. So a super long stream with Final Fantasy VII before the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's gonna be epic. Could just said you wanted to break up. But why? She just said that we could meet again and now we can't. Yeah, April is gonna be good, dude. Resident Evil 3 Remake and Final Fantasy VII Remake. My god. Sounds good. Doing side content or just the main story? It will be just the main story. My first playthrough, I did everything. Everything. We found every single chest. I mean, I didn't miss a single potion. The chat helped me guide me through everything. So it will just be the main story if we're doing a replay. 7 Remake is my queue. Trials of Mana HD Remake? You know, I played the first Mana game for Game Boy. I think it was called like Final Fantasy Adventures or something like that. I never beat it though. It's actually in my video. 6 games I loved but didn't beat. Like the environments in this game is so beautiful. And it feels like every single part is so unique. Something stands out about each and every part of this world. I like that. And it looks amazing. That's nice. I hope they don't screw it up. don't play Final Fantasy Adventures. I won't. I won't. That's nice, Elephant. That's nice. I mean, it is Square Enix after all, right? They know what they're doing. They're good. New threat? I don't know that much about it. More than it's like a mod. And I assume there's like new enemies and items. I even seen Final Fantasy VII randomizer. Which is like, if you know Final Fantasy, that would be fantastic. Because imagine like all randomly, the first drop you get is like the most powerful item in the game. That could be like so fun to play through. But I think in order to play a randomizer, you need to know the game inside and out. Upgrades visuals and add some new content. I think, you guys know Gaming Mule? He was playing that. He said it was really good as well. Just that view, 10 out of 10. Would be possible if key items aren't randomized. Exactly, exactly. I haven't quite decided on what's next though. I'm gonna choose a main game for the channel, and it's gonna be a Zelda game. And there will be lots of speedruns ahead. I just haven't quite made up my mind yet. There was a tutorial released yesterday on how to speedrun Wind Waker, which is also one of my favorite Zelda games. I swear to God, I'm switching between games every single freaking day. That I want to learn more. It doesn't mean I'm only gonna play that game, of course. But it's gonna be like the main game. Wind Waker is a fantastic game. The original? I only own the HD. But that also means I need to buy a new controller. Because obviously, you could never speedrun with half a second input delay, right? I haven't quite made up my mind yet. Every single day is a new game that I'm looking into, and everyone looks so fantastic. Even this game looks fun to speedrun. But I think in the future, in these upcoming 3 months, how it's gonna play out, in the beginning I'm gonna learn a lot, and then we're gonna do like runs half of the time, or like certain days, and other days I'm gonna play other games. But there will be like one game that's like the main game of the channel. If you want to grow on Twitch, which that's the goal. That's what you gotta go. You gotta focus on one game. Speedrunning or not, but you gotta focus on one game. You can play other things, but variety streaming when you're a small stream is very, very hard. Which Zelda games haven't you played? When it comes to 3D games, and we're not talking handheld, the only one that I haven't played is Skyward Sword. Minish Cap, well, a lot of Game Boy games I haven't played either. A Link Between Worlds, never played. But in order to play that, well, maybe we could play it on emulator, but in order to play that, I would have to have a certain adapter. Minish Cap was fun. It would be cool to do like a full series playthrough on one occasion, but that also means Zelda 2. Zelda 2 would have to be one of those games, and Jesus Christ. Emulator, bro, I'll help out. I'll look into it. It would be fun. And especially like if you ever visited my YouTube channel, there's a lot of Zelda content there. So it would be lining up good for more Twitch highlights. How does the game compare to like Link's Awakening? Is it kind of like the same thing? The end. Is there like I don't remember this. Is there like an end cutscene? It's not. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. How do we rate this game, chat? What score do we give it? I never played Link's Awakening, so I can't really... Okay, I understand. Link's Awakening is better, but Minish Cap is alright. I really liked Link's Awakening. I thought it was really good. This game is definitely up there amongst my favorite games when it comes to Zelda games. Definitely top 5, I mean, for real. This ending, especially like the final battles and stuff, and just like the sense of seriousness, I think is the best in the series. Again, I haven't played Skyward Sword, so I don't know how that ends. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Midna is 10 out of 10. Would recommend to friends. It's a damn good game, that's true. It is a fantastic game. Obviously, my favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time, but that's mostly for nostalgic reasons, I gotta be honest. It's a fantastic game out of every aspect, and it was so ahead of its time. It's so hard to dethrone that, even though I loved games like Breath of the Wild and this game as well, but Ocarina of Time just have a really sweet spot in my heart. It's a very beautiful game. It's a very, very beautiful game. I also, speaking of this game, I think that... Exactly, sorry. I'm just waiting for them to re-release this on Switch. The same with Wind Waker. The thing about this game, there's a glitch, I think. I might be mistaken on this point. There's a glitch here. That you can actually spawn inside of this. This is actually the real world, from what I understand. You can spawn in this world if you've done a certain amount of glitches. Color in this game is very similar to Shadow of the Colossus. Isn't Shadow of the Colossus very gray? Not in a bad way, but it's more headed towards the gray scale, right? Super Mario RPG 2, that'd be the day. Square Enix, Nintendo, it's time. It is time, dude. You used to get items. Maybe that's true, yeah. I don't know exactly how it works. I just like know I've seen a YouTube video about it. And I don't really know more than that. Top 5 games. Have you played Ico, Sarnard? Super Mario RPG? Yeah. It was released very, very late on the Super Nintendo life cycle. It was one of the last games developed by Square for a Nintendo console. If not the last. After Square partnered up with Sony to work with on the PlayStation. It's also up there. Last Guardian, yeah. I don't think Last Guardian is as good as the other two, from what I understand. Mostly because of the controller and their relationship, you know, the little boy and the big guardian. It's got some controller issues as well. It was ever released in Germany? Oh. At least not on Super Nintendo. I think it was released here in Scandinavia. We had like a very good... What's it called? Not developer. Distributor. Called Bergsala. I think they went like... They worked very hard on bringing Nintendo over, especially during the early freaking 90s, where Nintendo like blew up. Journey, that's a game I need to play. I even have a friend of mine who is a girl who is who's tattooed the Journey symbols here in her on her wrist. I think I own Ico actually. Speaking of that, I think I bought it for like I'm gonna play it sometime in the future. Ico would be really cool to play. Actually, it kind of like it's not like Zelda games, but the aesthetics kind of reminds me of that. Tales of Symphonia, Nier Automata, and Super Mario Sunshine. Hey, I played Sunshine once. It was fantastic, but it was kind of hard going from Super Mario 64. I speedrun Super Mario 64 earlier, and going from Super Mario 64 and the controller to Sunshine. The Sunshine controller is way tighter. It has aged way better, but so it was different, but it was very, very good. I'm waiting for Star Ocean 2, port for the PlayStation 4. Star Ocean. I don't think I ever played one of those. No, I don't think so. Alright guys, unfortunately, it's only 2 p.m. Usually I'm streaming to 4. But my grandma's funeral is tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to head out to the city. Try to find a suit and a white tie. Apparently a white tie is for the closest relatives. I had no idea about that, but my mother told me yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Yesterday. So I'm gonna have to head out early today. Thank you, Vitz. I appreciate it, bro. I'm not gonna take a selfie to show you guys, but it's gonna look... I'm gonna look very, you know, dressed up for the occasion. So, as I said earlier, there might not be a stream tomorrow. The funeral is at, I think it's 10:30. So if I'm feeling in the right mood that night, which is tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, I will stream a few hours. If I feel like I'm a little, you know, just a little down, I won't stream. I won't push myself that way. And I don't think that stream would be very good either. I will say hello to you guys on Saturday though. I don't know what we will do, but we will do something fun. Stream a little, talk a little, play a little, we'll see. But if not, pay attention to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to record some new videos for that. Also stream highlights of this game. Yeah, thank you guys. I don't want to push myself, but if I feel... That's the the reason why I even consider streaming is because streaming makes me feel glad. I'm enjoying this so much. So that if I'm just like in a somewhat good spot, I know that streaming can make me feel better. Even better. But if I feel a little tore up, I won't be able to deliver. So... I know the feeling, right? Streaming really makes you feel... Well, I appreciate that as well, but I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. So that's why I'll be like, even considering it. But I will let you guys know on Twitter or whatever. Let's find someone we can raid real fast. If someone is streaming, I mean, it's only like 2. Let's see if I can work this out. You know, we could actually... You guys remember MoFat? She was streaming... She was in the chat yesterday, helping out. So let's raid her. She's playing Super Smash Bros. Melee at the time. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my stream. It's a true privilege to have you here. Maybe stream tomorrow, if not Saturday. I don't have a time for Saturday yet, but it could be morning, could be afternoon. I will let you guys know. And for the 10th time, thank you. Thank you for being freaking swell. I love you all. Have a fantastic night, and take care, everyone. Peace out. Ending applaud, let's go. Take care, peace out.